still felt burned. I'ma feel everything like this purge. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put this shit in a frame, but I know I don't blame everything that I say. When I seen you deflate, let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I've been going right around for that reason. Astronaut. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Like, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in T-H-O-T. She keep playing me dumb, I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental, let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought, no flow rain was I'm pouring down. See that pain was all around, see my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn, flow was cool but I still felt burned. I'ma feel everything like this purge. Let's just get this straight.
Hey, what's up everybody? How's everybody doing today? It's a big time for a decision for Bitcoin. Gonna wait for people to come in and we'll start talking about everything. Let's see, everything's fine there. Yep, I think so. We're good. All right. So how's everybody doing today? We got a lot to actually cover. So I'm just gonna wait a few minutes for people to come in and we'll see what happens. I know a lot of people are probably wondering what's going on with the markets, and yeah, so we'll get right into it. So if you could, for everybody watching, just go ahead and share with your friends and family, stuff like that. Really helps the algorithms get us more viewers and get more traction on here. We're going to start doing this a lot more regularly. So yeah, but let's see, let's give it just 3 or 4 more minutes and we're going to get into it. And we'll start off with the Bitcoin. Because remember guys, a lot of this stuff hinges on Bitcoin, so not saying that everything does, but a lot of things do. So, and I have a lot of charts to go over. Also, if y'all have any requests, just let me know and put them in the chat and we will get to them. yeah, Bitcoin to me right now looks like it's going to get a pullback. I could be wrong. We'll zoom in here just a little bit, but I don't think I am. Typically, we're seeing a clear rejection here at the 200-day moving average. Also at the 50 fib, which also, if it does get rejected here, you tend to see a pullback to the 8, well, to the 382. But let's see. I would really love to see this thing check the 8 first before it wants to start moving up more. Not saying it's going to 100%, but that's the way it's looking right now. It's clearly getting a rejection at the 50 fib and the 200-day moving average, so we do have some resistance there. Also, if you go back right here to like September of 2021, you can see there we're battling this resistance right here. So yeah, we're just if we can break it, we can move up a little bit higher, but I don't see us short term really moving past 52,000. Yeah, so still, even from here, let's just say that did play out. You're looking at about a 10% gain, right? That's really nothing. I mean, it's still 10% though, but the altcoins also give a lot better gains. But let's see what we can do, guys. We got to take this level by level, but right now it's looking like we're getting rejected at the 200-day moving average. Waiting for a pullback here to at least the 8-day moving average. But I'd like to see it bounce right off this 382 and possibly go up and try to test that 50 line again. But let's see what happens. Also, to look at our other tools, we got our RSI right now. It's starting to get a little bit high, but it's okay. It's still in a healthy range. It's at 71 on the daily. Our Stotch is at the top. Our Fisher, this typically, look, anything over like 2.5-ish, we typically get a nice move. And obviously you see we got a nice move, right? So let's just say from here to where we're at now, yeah, it's about a 16% move. And for Bitcoin, that's pretty good. So not too bad. But like I said, I am looking for a pullback, so let's see what happens. And looking for a pullback. All right. So we're gonna move on to some altcoins and what I see potentially for potentially some nice entries. We got Iotex here. We'll zoom in just a little bit. We could see it come back to the 8 or bounce right off the 236. I'd like to see it. It is above the pivot on the daily, so that is good. Those are also good signs to see. But it's battling that 200-day moving average resistance as well. Can it break? Sure. We got a double bottom here, and that's what, caused us to reverse. But we got to break this neckline right here. We got to break this neckline, which happens to be that 200-day moving average. All depending on Bitcoin, I think we can do it, but let's see what happens with Bitcoin first, right? Definitely want to see it check or possibly even bounce around. It might bounce around for a minute. RSI is actually above 50, so that's a great thing. Stotch is moving to the downside, potentially trying to sweep, but Fisher's also trying to move down, so I think we're going to pull back just a little bit. We could potentially pull back to the 21-day moving average here at about 8.3 pennies, but I really don't want to see it break this 236 because this is the reversal point. So let's see what happens. That's what I got for Iotex today. Let's see, I'm going to try to turn this down. But yeah, so that's what we got for Iotex. Now, also another good tool to use, guys, and to really take a peek at. It really does help. There's a couple that I will show you to chart, because you can chart them just like regular assets. This is your total two. This is your crypto total market cap excluded BTC. Okay, so right here again, look at this, guys. We're right here at the 50, battling the 200. Looks familiar, right? Nice double, clean double bottom. We got to break this 200 in order for the altcoins to move higher, but I think we need to pull back first. So let's see what happens. I'd like to see, if we're getting rejected here at the 50, I'd like to see us come down, check the 8, and maybe try to take another stab at the 50 and the 200. But if we can't, altcoins aren't going to move as well. So let's check it out. This thing could definitely cool off a little bit. I would like to see it. And then at that point, one could say this would be a nice cup and handle. And then we'd be looking for the breakout of the 50. But we're not there yet. We got to see a pullback. Nothing goes up in a straight line, nor does anything go down in a straight line. So obviously you can see, right? We got Bitcoin dominance making around the top. That would be bullish for altcoins. But like I said, we got a bunch of key factors to definitely keep in mind. Hey, what's up? What's up, Jeff? How you doing? But as you see, it's literally struggling right here to pivot. So let's see. It obviously already broke in trend to the upside. So it's got a decent amount of support here, but we're not home free yet. Jeff, is there anything that you want me to chart or take a peek at? Also, let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash here, guys. Bitcoin Cash could still have some more room to go, but right now, currently, it's getting rejected right here at the 618. But the Bollinger Bands are expanding to the upside, and we do have the 200-day moving average up above, right? We do have the 200-day moving average coming down. Probably end up coming down right here around the 786. A lot of things tend to get stopped there, and as you can see, that would be right here our next real resistance if we can break this neckline right here. I'm not saying that we're going to, but these are things that you need to pay attention to. Now, what I also will say is you got the 21-day moving average right here, about to cross up through the 100-day. Typically, whenever you get a lower time frame moving average crossing up through a higher time moving average, you do get price action, but nothing is for sure. So that's why you guys have to build a bullish and a bearish scenario. But we are above the 50, so that's great. That's great news, right? And Bitcoin Cash is out in front of a lot of others. Well, I should say legacies in general are out in front of most of them. Thor, I got you. Yeah, we'll go to Deck Screener. We can do that. We can take a peek at Thor. I also do want to show you guys something interesting here, right? This is the SPX, which is the S&P 500. If you guys are not familiar with stocks or anything like that, this is the S&P 500 index, okay? So as you see here, I have this charted out. It looks like the S&P 500 is going to make another push to the upside. Potentially could get rejected at 786. Not for certain, but it definitely could get rejected at the 786. Could even make it to the 886. Like I said, when you do technical analysis, you got to take it level by level, and always follow your rules, right? So to go over some key fundamental rules, Price action should be above your 8 and your 21-day moving average, which it is. The green line right here and the purple line right here, you got your green line right here is the 8-day moving average, and your 21 is the purple. Again, guys, look what's going on. You got a lower time frame moving average crossing up through a higher time frame moving average, right? And the same here with the 8 and the 200. Now what are you getting? You're getting price action, right? So it like I said, guys, this stuff works 100%. You just have to use it, know how to use it, and practice, right? Because it's not like you just get on the charts and you're like perfect at everything. This stuff all requires time, hard work, and dedication. But you can do it. Anybody can do it. Literally anybody. So yeah, let's move on to Ethereum. Actually, you know what? I'm going to chart Thor real fast. I'll have to go to Dex Screener for that. Let's see. Thor. Let's do. Can we get a stable coin? Jeez. Okay. No, Thoris. No. I like charting these. You know what? We'll just go to Coin Trader. I'm not even gonna mess around. Coin Trader is better anyway. Always have a lot more data typically, so let's just go for it. Coin market cap, Thorchain, the dollar. I'm assuming you're talking about Thorchain, correct? Jeez, what is going on, my friend? All right, so Thor is looking like it's ahead, right? Looks like I tried this a long time ago in a retrace. Oh, look, guys. I pulled a Fibonacci retrace on it. It hit the 236 perfectly, right? TA works, guys. It works. So let's just kind of see where this one is at in the scheme of things. We're actually flip bullish on the MACD, so that's always an awesome thing to see. Jeez, where are you? There it is. A little bit different. I apologize for the bright screen, but okay, so yep, right here. Look at this, Jeff. We're about to approach the 786 here very shortly, right? At $11.82. If it does continue, which I need to put up my settings on here. I thought I had it on here, but whatever. We'll just do this. 886 0886. Let's see if it does it. No. Alright, hold on. I gotta put that in there. For whatever reason, doesn't want to do my decimal point. Oh, okay. 0.886. Now it should go. Yep, there it is. Popped in my 886 line here. So you're going to be looking between $11.82 and $14 ish. If it does happen to reclaim those levels, you're going to go up to the next level, to the one line at $17.10. Not saying it's going to do that. It is already above the 200. Me personally, you know, I would definitely see this thing getting stopped at the 786 or the 886. But hey, not saying it's going to. No Thor nodes. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's not Thorchain. Alright, gotcha. No worries. I forgot. I do remember you saying that you bought nodes. So let's see. I know it's got to be on here. Unless they only have it on, they might only have it on Deck Screener. Let's take a peek. See if we can find a stable coin pair. Wrapped AVAX, yeah, 21. Okay, so. Jeez. Let's see if anything pops up. No. Damn, I need a stable coin pair. I don't wanna chart it with wrapped AVAX. I don't like doing that. I like charting them with stable coins. I don't know why I don't know why I won't pop up, but because I know I've pulled up Thor before. That's really interesting. Let's see. You know what? Actually, yeah, no, we're on AVAX anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, damn. I just left their Discord today, to be honest, so I could just go to their Discord and get that, but I cannot find it. No worries, brother. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. We're gonna find it. Let me go. TradingView might have it. I don't think they do though, especially if CoinTrader Pro doesn't have it. Let's see, Thor Chain, Thor Swap. Yeah. What the fuck? Alright, guys. No. Alright, well, I guess not. Join the Visionaries group. I'll get it to you later. I'll find the chart. But yeah, if you just join, just go in the description, and actually it's not even the Visionaries group anymore, it's just Iotex. So if you go down the description, you'll see the link there. Just click it, join, and I'll actually shoot the chart over to you as soon as I find it after we get off the live. But let's go back to Ethereum. Look, guys, it's looking pretty familiar again, right? Legacy coins, Ethereum, the godfather of the altcoins, you might as well say, right? Getting rejected here at the 200, but it's above the 50 line, so that's great news. But we have to break above the 200. In order for this thing to go further, it needs to break this 200. Our Chili's, what is up? Good to see you. It's been a while. It's been a while. Good to see you. Glad to see Jeff in here too. Always a good time. But yeah, so we're getting stopped here at the 200. We got to break this overhead resistance. If we don't, it's going to get rejected and come down. It needs a pullback though, guys. Look how far the price action is away from the 8-day moving average, right? And look, perfect example. Look what you're about to get right here. A 21 and a 100-day moving average MA cross. Remember, lower time frames crossing up through higher time frames equals price action. But I would like to see at least check the 8 first before it does that. Doesn't even have to be a candle close, just has to be a wick at least, right? So yeah, like as our Chili says, let's fucking go. And guys, I'm going to tell you about this one. Oh man, it looks like it's already pumping. That sucks. But anyways, I'll show you this one anyway. Yeah, we haven't broke the pivot yet, so that's good. This one, guys, I think is going to do really well. Write this one down. Glitch, it's on KuCoin. Gotta get above this pivot though. If we can get above this pivot, we got the, let's see, let's zoom in a little bit. Our price action is above the 8 and the 21. It even broke above the 50, so that's good. But we're probably going to see a pullback. But just be patient with this one. I believe this one could be a good one. We got our 200-day moving average going flat right up here at 82 cents. Not saying it's going to, it's going to take a little bit of time for this stuff to play out. This stuff just doesn't happen with a finger snap, right? Got to be patient and got to literally know when to get in. But we are above the 50 on the RSI, so that's good. Our Stotch is moving in an upward trend, and our Fisher is moving to the upside. Those are all great things. You know what? We're gonna put our MACD back on here because I really got. Oh no, I hate that. Okay. I really dislike this one. Okay. But yeah, I really do like the MACD though. We can even go with a few other ones. You know what? Let's just go MACD. Screw it. MACD. Yeah, let's see which one we want to go with. No, I don't like that one. Jeez, I don't like that either. You know what? Alright, hold on. Favorites, my scripts. This one too. This one is actually a good one too. We can, you know what? Let's get rid of, oh no, we got the money line on here now. So the money line is actually starting to trend up. That's a good thing. You can see we got a double bottom on our money line. I'd like to see it get above these ribbons. That would be even better. So, yeah. I would definitely like to see it. Let's see. I need to get some of these indicators off of here. Yep. No thanks. No thanks. So yeah, get rid of the money line now though. Want to thank everybody for coming out. If you all have anything you want me to take a look at, just let me know. And as for this one right here, we got to break this 236. That is the reversal point, which will be above two key resistances. In my opinion, you got a nice rounded bottom forming right here, but we need to get above this pivot at the very least, right? And I'd really like to see it get above this 100-day moving average in the 236. We can break all this. Well, I'd say it's a go, right? Let's just say you bought the 236 breakout, and you were going to sell the 200-day moving average rejection. Let's just see what your percentage is looking like. That's 56%, guys. That's great, right? That's great, 56%. And so, and who knows? You could even, you don't even have to take all your profits at once. Too, you can split them up. Like, say you're like, okay, I think it might get rejected at the 200. Let me just pull 50% of my investment, and I'll let the rest ride for free, right? So you're already in profits, you already made money, and now you're like, I'll just take a risk, and maybe it'll just get rejected right here at the 50 line at 96 cents, instead of selling it, roughly about 82 cents here. So there's a lot of different strategies to learn that you can do. But to secure your profits, I would just sell a portion right here at the 200, right? Just my opinion. Nothing on this channel is financial advice. This is all for entertainment purposes only. But I hope y'all make money. So that's a glitch on KuCoin. One of my favorites, y'all already know, TBK. It is now above the pivot, and it broke the 236. Now it's battling this 100-day moving average. If we can get above the 100-day moving average, you're looking about 20.37 cents and the 200. Could it break above just for a few? Absolutely. It definitely could. So you could potentially see that 21.5 cent mark. Not saying it's going to do that, but remember, guys, we have to take this level by level. You guys, listen, nice rounded bottom. Got a double bottom reversal. Boom. It just closed above the 236 for the reversal point. So that's great news. So yeah, so that's TBK, guys. Also, another one that I do like to trade. You can see a double bottom and a potential rounded bottom here as well. Again, this is a lagger, but it has to break this 236, and the 100, and the pivot. They're all pretty much at the same spot. Remember, guys, this isn't coincidence. This is technical analysis. It works. It only works though if you do. So you guys have to learn. If you guys are really wanting to learn, please go down in the description, join the Iotex group. I do post some free setups in there. I'm also working on a Patreon, and I will be there'll be different tiers and things like that, but you guys can get in on the lowest tier, get all the setups, all the videos, everything else, and also I'll be in the chat, posting setups all the time. I also have some admins that I've traded with personally in the past, and we've made a lot of money together, and I really trust their opinions. They're awesome. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So that's what we got for Z. So write it down, keep an eye on it, but your breakout zone, it's gotta get above 16.33 pennies, and it's gotta hold. It's gotta get a close there before we can start seeing anything else. So that's what I have for Z. Does anybody else have anything they want me to chart? And also, guys, remember, please hit that like button. Really trying to get this algorithm pushed up so we can start getting more people in our live streams. I am new to live streams, so it'd be pretty cool to see more people in here, and me getting frustrated with how many assets people want me to chart. It'd be cool. I'm cool with that. I love charting, so it doesn't make a difference to me. So we got another one, PolX. You can buy this on KuCoin as well. Right now we did break above the 236. We're looking to break this 50 line. Okay, we'll zoom in a little bit more. Kind of what I'm potentially seeing, we got our pivot all the way up here, but we are above the 8 and the 21, and we're above the 236. So I say, hey, I would say this is a pretty good gamble, but we could definitely pull back. So keep that in mind. Our Bollinger Bands are expanding to the upside, so that's great news. But we're struggling to break right here. That's 382 in the 50-day moving average. Oh no, this is just a bounce, Noel. This is just a bounce. I still think long, like on a whole market spectrum, like we're definitely in a bear market, in my opinion. Nothing moves in a straight line down ever. Like, as you can see right here with Bitcoin, we're getting rejected at the 50. We have to break this 200-day moving average resistance up ahead, right? If we can't break that, we're going to go down. But we definitely need a pullback. We need a pullback before we can keep continuing to go to the upside. So, with that being said, we're going to pull back, in my opinion. We're already getting rejected right here at the 50 or at the 50 line and the 200. Boom, right on the nose. Look, guys. getting rejected right here on the nose at the 200-day moving average, and it just so happens to be R2. So let's see what happens. I think we could potentially see 52 before we actually really come down a lot, but hey, let's see. Which would make sense because we're right here at the neckline, and it's also the 618. So TA does work. You just have to keep an eye on things. You can't just say one thing and then people walk away. We will see a cold winter over its alt season. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're gonna see alt season. I could be wrong, but I don't think we are. I don't think we are. We're seeing a nice bounce, which is good because you can make a lot of money. But to see a full-blown alt season, if you look at the cycle in 2013, 2014, it resembles the 2020, 2021 cycle a lot. Like a lot. So I really don't see us having an alt season. I think we're going to go into a full bear. But, we're going to see bounces along the way, and it's going to be opportunities for people to make money. So I don't care, bull or bear, but obviously if it was a bull market, we can make more money, right? But even we can make money in a bear market, so it's okay. It's all good. I think a bear market isn't as stressful too, because it's just, you don't want to, a lot of people are like, oh man, so many things are going off at once, you end up missing a lot of things and people get upset. So, because they didn't get every last altcoin, right? There's so many, guys. There's so many cryptocurrencies right now. In my opinion, a lot of them actually are going to end up going away. There's so much toxic crap in the market that literally is garbage. It's just the way it is, unfortunately, but I think a lot of them are going to have to go away. The same thing happened the last market cycle, but this time there's an overabundance of cryptocurrencies out there that are absolutely doing nothing. So I think a lot are going to go away. A lot of good ones will stand the test of time, but there'll be a lot of stuff going away as well. Let's look at Matrix, right? Boom, right here. It's trying to break that 236 reversal point. Let's see what happens, guys. If it can break. And also, please remember this too. You have coins that are out in front. You have laggers. You have ones that are running with the whole entire pack. Not everything just goes at once. This market rotates. It's a rotating market. So not everything just starts pumping at once, right? A lot of things do pump at the same time and see price action at the same time, but they don't, not everything goes at once. So please keep that in mind. This is a rotating market, and that's why there's always going to be opportunities to make money no matter what. And I don't know about you, but it's a great thing. It's a great thing whenever not everything's going at once, because you know how many opportunities we would miss? It's crazy. Don't worry, guys. There's always going to be opportunities, no matter what. I agree. So many crappy coins. Yeah, there's a lot of rug pulls too. Lots of rug pulls, and it's no good. Rug pulls suck. So, anyways, for Matrix, we got to break this 236. If we can break the 236, look at this, guys. Remember, a lot of things get stopped at the 50, right? And what are the odds that the 200-day moving average is just floating at the 50 fib? I mean, this stuff, I don't make this stuff up, guys. This is real legit. Like, TA works. If you know what you're doing, you can make a lot of money. So please educate yourself, and yeah, let's make some money together. Because I know everybody in this chat right now wants to make life-changing money. I know I do. I know you do. So let's do it. All right, so that's Matrix. It's going to be one to watch for. It's not really ready yet. Let's go to Horizon, right? Zen. You can also buy this on KuCoin, right? It's struggling with that 382. We'll zoom in a little bit more so y'all can see it a little bit better. But there's the 200, again, floating above the 50 fib, right? It could break above, like I said, guys, but we have to take this level by level. I'm not just going to come on here and tell you guys, oh yeah, it's going to go right here to the 786, and that's it. No, there's a lot of contingencies. There's a lot of contingencies and if-ands, right? So, look right here. This is what I like to see. We're getting a pullback. We're going to check this 8, and guess what? We're going to have a lower time frame moving average cross up through a higher time frame. And what does that do, guys? It creates price action. So let's go. Not saying it's going to happen because it hasn't made the cross yet, but it would be nice right here. And look at this. It's going to back test the pivot. Perfect. Or R1. I'm sorry, not the pivot. But yeah, it's healthy to see a pullback. Nothing moves in a straight line up and nothing moves in a straight line down. That's just the facts of life. That's just the way it goes. So there it is, guys. But yeah, so if we can break above the 382, we're looking to go to the 50, which for Horizon would be like $63.58. But we have to break and hold 52.84. If we can't do that, then we're going to come down. So we just have to work with these things, right? So Orion Protocol, another one that I actually like. I like Orion Protocol. I like the project itself. As you can see right here, it's getting a pullback and should be checking the 8, which is also going to backtest the pivot, which is going to be perfect because we need that. But we got to break this 236 line. We can break $3.65 and hold it, get a nice close above there. Well, now we're talking. Now we can move up to the next level at the 382, which is $4.40. This stuff is not going to happen overnight, guys. It could take a week or two. It could take a few days. It really just depends on the chart. Again, nice rounded bottom. Nice reversal patterns. But we have to break that 236. And then you got your 200-day moving average floating here above the 618. So that's a key. That's going to be a key level, guys. And then you got your R3 pivot right here at $5.40. Let's just say you want to take a stab at this, right? Breaks above the 236. You get a nice daily close above it. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to risk a little bit of my portfolio and see what we can do, right? Let's just say it runs all the way to the 200. Boom, that's a 63% banger right there. Making money in a bear market. Can't beat it, right? Let's look at PYR. PYR is another one, but it's above the 236. It broke above the 50, and now it actually broke above the 100-day moving average. It even tested the 200 already, so that makes things pretty interesting. But it's still battling that 200. It breaks above the 200 and the 382. Well, has more room to ride up. But then your next target's going to be $18.08. If it breaks above that and holds it, your next level is going to be $22.64. These are just some short-term targets. I'm not saying they're going to happen, but certain things have to play out for these things in order for these things to happen. So I'm telling you, right, like right here, right, it's above the pivot. It's above the pivot on the daily. So that's a good sign. Now, can we get a daily close above that? Well, that's the next. But it is above the 8 and the 21. It's going to see a pullback though. It's going to see a pullback. It's got to catch that. It's got to check that 8-day moving average. Let's see, cap. You want me to check cap? Yeah, absolutely. Let's check cap. Actually going to go to CoinTrader for this one, because they will have a USDT pair. And yes, they do, but I'd like to go with CoinMarketCap. Okay. 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 This looks interesting, right? We're bearish on the MACD. The MACD is below the 0 line on the histogram, but let's chart it and see what you're looking for here. It's got to break this 50, just right off the top of my head. What I'm seeing right now, it's got to break that 50-day moving average, and also it is below the pivot too. So let's see here. It's below the 236. So technically, reversal point's not even to 0.0049. Again, it breaks above that and the 50-day moving average. Well, the game starts to change a little bit, right? But you do have your 200-day moving average hovering here at R1, which tells me that you know, hopefully we can see it, but it's got to turn bullish on the histogram, on the MACD, and other things, right? Do play a role in that. But this thing's been going down for quite some time. So I would like to see this get a little bit of a nice healthy bounce. At least get up, and look right here. The 200's almost right there at the neckline too, so it's not uncommon. It's not uncommon to see these things at all whatsoever. So does anybody else have anything they want me to chart out there? We got about 10 minutes left of this live stream. I'm only going to live stream for an hour. So yeah, if y'all have any requests, please put them in the chat, and we'll get to them. Let's see, what else we got? So I know I charted some other ones too. Oh yeah, we can look at Dash. Well, those ones are kind of out in front, so it doesn't really matter so much. Actually, let's look at this guy. Let's look at Crow. Nice rounded bottom. It's trying to break the 382. It's struggling though, but this one's different though, guys. This one's actually still above the 200-day moving average. In fact, it bounced right off of it, right? Great to see. A lot of them are below the 200-day moving average, but there's still ones that are above, like Solana, Matic, and other ones like that. This one though, it's trying to test this 382. It's getting rejected. But look right here, the R3 is right here at the 618. R2 is right here at the 50 fib. So, in my opinion, if it can break the 382, it's going to try to test 56 cents. If it can break 56 cents, you're going to see 64. So, hey, let's go. Money to be made. And then, you know, we can assess things as they break these levels, right? Not everything's going to go exactly the same. So, there's definitely going to be a lot of different charts. So, let me actually look at my book because I have some other ones written down. There's some that aren't ready yet. There's a lot that isn't ready yet, but that's okay. But yeah, this one's to watch. Let's see what your potential profits could be if it breaks the 382, right? But remember, it's going to see a pullback. It's got to check this 8-day moving average. That's what I would really like to see. So, you know, you'd be looking for a nice entry on a pullback, which would be perfect too because your pivot's right here, right? This is Crow. So let's just chart it from here, and let's just say it ran all the way to the 618. Just for shits and giggles. That's a 32% pop. That's good. So that's definitely nice to see. I'm not saying it's definitely going to do that, but we have to take these things level by level. You know, that's why it's important for people to set stop losses, set profit taking at, you know, at certain points where you want to take some profits. Because you don't want to lose money, guys. Losing money sucks, right? And I know everybody in here right now does not want to lose money. So set your stops. And if you guys don't know how to do any of this, please join the Iotex group. It's in the description below. So yeah, join. We're also going to be moving to Discord soon. I am going to be opening up a Patreon, And we're going to be doing a lot of TA stuff in there. I'm going to be in there a lot. I also have some other admins I do trade with, that I've traded with in the past and things like that. And it's going to be good. So pretty excited about that, guys. So remember, guys, glitch. Do not forget, this has to break the pivot, though. If it can break the pivot, and it's going to break this 236 right here, it's going to be a safer buy for sure. But as you can see, it bounced off S1 multiple times, and your 200 is floating right here above, you know, the 382. So let's just say you bought, oh look, it's pushing up now. Let's just say you bought the, let's just say you bought the 236, not even where it's the pivot right now, right? You'd be looking at 56% to the 200-day moving average. That's great. That's great money, right? So I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be disappointed about that. So yeah. So that's all I really got, guys. If you guys have any questions at all, put them in the chat. I would be more than happy to answer. As long as I can answer them in the live stream. If not, just go ahead and join the Iotex group and we'll get things going. So does anybody have anything at all they want to say before we go? So remember glitch. Remember, we got to break the 200-day moving average in order to continue with all this nice price action. But we're going to see a pullback first. So be smart, guys. Be smart. And look, since we closed, look, we touched the 200, right? Right here at like roughly like 48.3-ish, right? And since we closed, we're already back down to 47,000. We're going to see a pullback, guys. It's got to check this 8-day moving average. So, yeah. Things are getting a little hot, needs to cool off a little bit in order for this to be sustainable and healthy. And look, it just keeps going down as we speak. So be smart, guys. Trade smart. Always set your stop losses. Always take your profits whenever it's time. And that's all I really got, guys. So again, if y'all want to get more knowledge and wisdom, just join the Iotex group. We will be on Discord soon. If you found any value in this video at all, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Share with your friends and family. And I hope you all